This video is not intended for children.
Hi, this is Isaac. I know you weren't expecting a Pokémon video today, but we have decided to switch the Pokémon Shield Nuzlocke run and the Kingdom Hearts 3 videos. So, starting today, Pokémon will air here in the Monday time slot, and KH3 will air in the Wednesday time slot. And quick rules update for the Nuzlocke. I'm going to more concretely lay down the viewer revives. When reading the rules, I made it sound very wishy-washy, and I want to fix that. We average approximately 5 comments on our Let's Play videos, so from this point on, even if we grow into having hundreds of comments, for this Nuzlocke run, as long as there are 10 comments specifically asking that we bring a Pokemon back, that will use one of the 3 viewer revives. Thanks so much, and enjoy the rest of the video. Hello everyone, this is Isaac.
This is Darren.
And we are True Masters and Morons, playing Pokemon Shield. The next day.
You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? He says that right in front of the spending the night, and it's really weird. Of course I have, Lee! I've just decided his voice will be whatever.
Whatever.
TM&M made fast friends with his Sobble, too.
No, you know what his real voice is? His real voice is that they're heading in the tall grass. And he's just trying to cover that.
He's like, I don't want to sound like a psychopath, but it's my true inner self.
Yep.
Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, ... you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking to him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. I mean, by the laws of physics, he's sort of more right directly in my line of sight. Just throwing that out there, but... If you think TM&M might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know, I say with a crazy smile on my face. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. So I'm going to smile when I talk as him now. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, huh? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Oh, this is just mean. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend. If he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life?
Yes! I'm just gonna be real intense.
Believe in your Pokemon, partner Pokemon, and care for them too with all your heart. Do those 2 things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon.
Show me your moves.
Yep, that's where I went. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. That is his catchphrase.
It's his catchphrase.
I hate him more. Looks
Look
like
at
everyone's
this teeny
on board.
ass battle.
Pokemon and trainers alike, then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had, even the ones that weren't televised way in the boonies. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win, obviously regardless of the outcome. / opponent.
So how big does... Yeah, this just became giant. You are challenged.
Battle mode.
You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. Pokemon Trainer Hop sent out Wooloo.
The mightiest.
Go! Oh shit, he!
Oh, this is actually him. A Pokemon battle it is then. I've got 2 partners with me.
And I have no idea what that said. Alright, let's go! I have Pound and Growl, so hopefully I don't die in the first match. I shouldn't, but you know.
Ooh.
Wooloo used Tackle. We are finally getting into battles, but I know as soon as this battle's over, we're not gonna have any time to talk about everything else. Like, we have to wait for all the talking to be gone so we can tell stories.
Real quick, so the 35 and the forward, is that... Oh, that's how many uses you have.
That's PP, yeah. So that's like power points or power... I don't know. It's the amount of times you can use that move before you need to rest or use an item to get it back.
Okay.
Oh shit, he grew to level 6!
You started at level 5. Wow, okay.
Yeah,
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beauty of this name. That is the reason why this name exists.
Oh shit, he learned water gun! I won't say it every time, but it makes me happy. And this is the first time I've ever used this name. It's not over yet. I've got something else on my team.
Score Bunny.
Oh, perfect! I have water gun now!
Oh, you just learned water gun. Dirty. Oh, so it's color-coded for your convenience. How nice. Oh! It's super effective. Did you already know type advantages?
Yes. Of course I did.
Use tackle.
Yeah, because he's still level 5.
What's growl do? You don't have as many of those. You might want to be more judicious.
I don't.
It's super effective. Score Bunny.
Either he's going to give me a rest, or I'm gonna go to the town and hit the Pokemon Center. I'm not worried about that.
Okay. Level 7.
But yeah, that's the beauty of this name, and I can't wait. I will be shouting it when he evolves.
You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Sobble are too much. Ooh, I went a little Leon there. And he paid you 400 currency for winning.
You got 400 currency.
I don't know what Pokemon money is called. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in all the fun, because apparently I am into overkill. Good effort out there, Sobble. Why don't I get you all sorted?
See, he just recovered all of his moves, so...
Spray. And TM&M, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you.
What do you want, Leon? I'll do anything for you!
Oh my gosh.
I told you he's really intense.
Be a real rival for Hop, would you? Push him. Make both of you stronger.
That wasn't because of the writing. That was because of you. Like, it was written properly.
I know. I goofed the words. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms with 2 Pokemon. You joined the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother.
Question mark?
If that's really what you want to do, you too have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend TM&M, before you think about getting gym badges. Best to think about getting a Pokedex. A trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things all about Pokemon out there, including, but not limited to, their strengths. Oh, I thought there'd be more than that.
That's all that is. Okay, cool.
But it's more than just a collection of data.
Their weaknesses. And
I know, it just seemed like it'd be a list. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training.
He's so awkwardly sexual because of you.
I love how it's my fault. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then, we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, TM&M. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out, though, because you know.
Yeah! For whatever reason, my character's Hulk Hogan.
Crash. TM&M, did you hear that just now? I mean, I read it. Does that count?
I'm pretty sure...
Oh, the Wooloo got
Wooloo
out. The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there
is gone.
Dun, dun, dun!
I inhaled too quickly.
It was tackling that fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there?
I do.
You?
I do!
But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. Good thing we have Pokemons. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once. She came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. TM&M. What do you say?
We've got to save it!
You call my Leon awkward, and that guy is just so much. He is so much.
He at most, he'll say, that is the longest line we will see out of him.
That is probably true. Right? Even if we're not supposed to. This is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, TM&M.
He has to get a lot across in as few words as possible.
Come on, TM&M, we can't just leave the Pokemon there or something.
The Slumbering Weald. So, I have a story about how I went about getting this game. That was all kinds of intense.
That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to?
So, oh my gosh,
the fog
really?
is really coming on thick now.
You know, maybe it'll be episode 4. I'll talk about it in episode 4.
I mean, this is only episode 2, man. If we don't find the Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. I'm off on my own. See you later, nerd.
This is fantastic music, by the way. I love... This is beautiful.
Oh.
Here we go!
Were you sneaking through the, quote, tall grass? Yes!
Technically, yes. So, real quick, throwback to the rules. This does not count as my first encounter.
Oh, because
I don't have the ability to catch it.
Right.
Which is really sad, because I would love to get that Squovet.
Oh my gosh,
it looks adorable.
It's a fat-cheeked freaking chipmunk, squirrel. That's amazing.
So anyway, we ordered Pokemon Sword and Shield. We ordered them separately from Amazon, because that was just the best deal in our opinion. And it was supposed to arrive today. Today is the 15th. We're recording this day of release. So we had some Skype snafu. Anyway, so ordered it from Amazon, and it was supposed to arrive today. Today being the release day. What do you have anything to say?
Doing all right there, Supple. Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, he'll just recover it. That's
there. Now let's push on.
But so yeah, you can either just run through.
Are you actually slowed down and have to sneak through that, or
no? You have the option. Oh okay. No! It's a Rookie D.
I love that you know what that is.
It turns into a Corviknight. I want it.
You're too nervous to something.
Let's see. I don't see its ability. Oh, there we go. Torrent.
You don't have a Pokedex.
Oh no, that's mine. Oh, I don't have a Pokedex, so I can't see all this crap. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what his ability is then.
It just said you're too nervous to something. So, does Growl actually do damage, or what does it do?
What Growl does, I believe, I'll have to double check it. I know it reduces something, but it's not something important enough to use on a thing like this.
Okay.
So Growl. The user growls in an enraged
endearing way?
Endearing way, thank you. Making opposing Pokemon less wary. This lowers their attack stat. Makes them less...
They do less damage. I don't think I've ever heard...
like a cat's purr.
I don't think I've ever heard anything growl in an endearing way in my life. That's not an endear... The word growl is not an endearing sound. That's
have you not heard like...
sound.
Have you not heard like a cat do the like...
I've heard it purr.
Yeah.
That is not a growl!
Anyway, so, it said that it was supposed to be here by 11 p.m. tonight, and it became
for the record, it's earlier than 11 p.m. at this moment.
It is earlier than 11 p.m. at this moment, and...
Oh, it stopped you. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Well, I didn't hear it, so I don't know.
I literally didn't hear anything. No, so you can... Gosh dang it.
More squirrel.
But so... But by the time it was 2 o'clock, we found out that they actually we're doing it through the U.S. Postal Service, and they close at 5. So it was not going to be delivered any later than that. So I gave them a call. Oh, you punk.
Your defense fell. Oh, sorry, wait, no, this is perfect. Oh shit, his defense fell!
So I called them, I called the US, the post office local, and was like, hey, do you have my package, and can I come pick it up? And they were like, your package is in one of 80 pallets that we have in our location right now. Call me back in an hour, we'll see if we got it, and then that would give us about 45 minutes to get there. By the way, yeah, my options are run through or sneak through.
I assume sneaking through makes getting encounters less likely?
No, there are just certain Pokemon that you need to sneak up on if you want to actually get them.
Dude, you don't need to burn. You can't catch anything right now.
No, apparently it's 1 combat per patch of large grass.
Okay. Come on, TM&M. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. Heal your Pokemons. Oh, nope, never mind.
Nope. No healing.
Go forth!
But so I called them.
Into the great wide blue yonder.
And they told me, I called them back, and they're like, hey, I found it. It was the 5th box I've picked up. You're very lucky.
This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. But I can see all of you. I think I get now why this place is off limits.
This looks very much like the clearing from the thing. Am I going to see them this early?
I don't have any idea what we're talking about.
Holy crap! What up, Zamazenta?
What in the... Or something.
Whoa, 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 whoa! If I faint, this does not count! This does not count!
I would agree with that. This is a static challenge.
This is a static challenge that no.
Water gun! Oh wait, no, growl. Growl!
It literally did nothing!
The move has no effect. The mysterious Pokemon's gaze is fixed on you. The move had no effect on it? Oh.
Left me!
I'm thinking you should run.
Oh! His eyes changed!
He created... TM&M, I can't see anything. You okay?
Run away!
Run. Run. He's being...
Nope, oh, you can't run for some reason. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Alright, this is now... Oh! Oh no, it still did nothing. You've now done all 3 times.
Why do you hate me, Zamazenta? I didn't want to hurt you!
I can't see anything! And I don't think he does hate you, because if he did, you would be dead. Ah! Oh. Is that the wolf?
I don't know, that could have been either. It's either what you said or what I said. I got crushed by my giant bag.
Did we get totally rocked by a wolf out there to eat a sheep? Hap! TM&M! Lee! How'd you manage to find your way here? I mean, it's a straight path. There's only one way to go. Your pants with directions? You always get lost? Alright.
I think they're gonna try and say that's a British slang word, but let us know in the comments, because I've never heard of that.
Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. I'm Leon. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue the Wooloo. The Wooloo! Oh gosh. Meh. The little chap's just fine.
Seriously, it's a dragon. It's going to eat the sheep. That's the thing they do.
Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. But it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. At least the Wooloo's alright. Yeah, Tim&M? Yeah! I thought we'd had it. That kills me every time. I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. And by attacked, I mean just stood there while we attacked it and did nothing because it was really nice. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hup? I've got serious face going. It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen. It just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it. So, the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the Slumbering Weald. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. But now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee. What an experience.
That was an
earful? Apparently. This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend.
Uh-huh. Like the only time he's not ecstatic, my character's just like, uh-huh.
Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than Lee just did. Because my name is Hop, the man with the weird phraseology. Apparently this is Postwick.
Yeah, you know, Postwick.
Mom, I've gotta go.
Mom, I'm heading out.
What?
Well, now, isn't Sobble just a sweetheart?
Oh, it's
and
not.
Yes,
I didn't even notice it.
And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you?
Love how judgy you
Here
make
we
the mom
are.
sound.
Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey.
You can't
Buy
just
yourself
steal
a
them
little
from your
something.
friends.
Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something.
Hint,
Remember
hint,
that
nudge,
Sobble
nudge.
Remember that Sobble will battle to the very end for you. So don't go pushing the poor deer too hard. Wow! And you, Sobble, look after my little Tim&M. Come home to rest anytime that you need. After all, east or west, home is best.
That sounds like a sketchy catchphrase, but alright.
Well, let me rest then.
It's the bed you went to buy as a family. You fall asleep instantly, but not right now.
Oh, I have to talk to her to rest up. I can't just sleep in my bed. I have to talk to her. Wow.
Alright,
Obligatory fuck!
Yes. And we're off?
And we're off? Are we off?
Well,
I wasn't sure if we were off or off.
We've got 2 minutes left.
So,
do we just cut to wherever, or do you want to take this time to tell your story?
I want to take this time to tell my story, but apparently Hop's going to stop me before I get to the tall grass.
Here we go. This is quite the big step, you know. My first step toward becoming the next champion.
Uh-huh.
Guess I'll probably train up Scorbunny a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Mark out on the front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab, which looks dilapidated for some reason.
Oh, are you going to prevent me from going in the tall grass again, Hop? Oh, no,
Nope.
I am forced to go in. Oh, look at it! Look at it!
It's a bird. Muzz. You wouldn't want to wake up the sweet, sleeping Wooloo, right? Better take the long way around.
Oi.
So just avoid them.
Oh, well, nope, too late. I didn't even mean to hit that one. But
So,
this gives me time
story.
to tell my story. So I call them, and they confirm that they have it, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be there in a bit. As we're driving, we notice that there's a sound coming from the car. And
Okay.
I'm like, it should be fine.
I think Pound is more effective on this guy, by the way.
What?
I think Pound was more effective on this thing, by the way.
He's higher level.
Ooh!
But so while we're driving, see, told you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's higher level. Oh, I'm apparently gonna run right back home, cause wow. Wow.
So
anyway,
in fact, he will tell the story when we get back to the spot.
yeah. I learned bind. Cool.
Ooh, Pokemon. Oh,
it was a potion. Anyway, so we're back. Oh, hey, it's a fox. We haven't seen that one before.
That's true, but go around it. There you go.
But so,
ooh,
I'll go get that later. Well, actually, no, I can. Oh,
that was close.
That was
two
close.
Paralyze heals.
Paralyze Heal, a spray-type medicine for treating paralysis. It can be used to free a single Pokemon that has been paralyzed.
Okay, Pokedex, you don't exist yet. Q.
There we go. So, while we're, so I like I said, I heard a sound, and I'm like, we should be able to make it to the post office. It should be fine. The champion's here. I'm gonna barge into people's houses because that's what you do in Pokemon and in every other RPG ever. But so what we end up having to do, because the sound's getting bad. Oh, we usually see what's on TV, but all right. The rather grand building beside us is the Pokemon Research Lab, but it's Professor Magnolia you're seeking. You'll find her at home down the far end of Route 2. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go fight stuff while I finish this story.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The
sound is getting bad for what?
What?
You said the sound was getting bad.
Oh yeah, no. So we heard a sound. The car was making a sound.
Oh, the car was making a sound. Okay.
Yeah, and it was a bad sound. And so we finally decided we gotta stop. We gotta stop the car. So the sound's getting worse and worse, and we pull into a McDonald's. And as we pull in and park, we get out, and our rear left tire has exploded and was shredded.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It is unusable. We need a new tire. We're just gonna get a full set of new tires. So it's completely blown up.
Okay.
So I pull out the jack. You know, I've talked about this before. We had a tire go out. Woo! I learned how to change the tire.
Okay.
So, you know, I go to change the tire. I crank it up as high as I.
What does bind do?
Bind, I believe, lowers defense. Let me double check. Right, you're new to Pokemon, so things such as long bodies or tentacles are used to bind and squeeze the target for up to 4 or 5 turns. So it actually does do damage.
Continuous damage, is that the deal? But then is that just what you do for each round, or?
No. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
All right. It was squeezed, which did nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot.
It's hurt by bind. Okay. So it's a dot.
So
is what it is.
It's a dot. Yeah.
Okay.
So
and you should run back and heal while you finish this.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Unless leveling, does that fully heal you in this game?
No, it recovers a little bit of hit points, but it does not fully heal you. So I jack it up all the way, but unfortunately, I had parked on an incline, and so my front wheels were up, my back wheels were down, and it was a back wheel. So I tried to crank it up. By the way, the first time I tried to crank it up, the car fucking moved.
Yeah.
So we had to change some things to make sure it wouldn't do that. So I crank it up, and I go to put the wheel on, and even at max crank, because we're on a hill, I couldn't crank it high enough to put the wheel on.
Well, I mean, at least it didn't frickin' fall on you.
So I took the wheel off, and then we couldn't put the wheel on, so we called somebody, you know, a mechanic person who has a higher crank. But I needed to get to the post office because it was closing. And so I called the post office. I said, hey, we blew out a tire. Can you stay open for me for just like 10 extra minutes? And they were like, yeah, sure. So I find someone. A random dude was walking out of the McDonald's, and I'm like, hey, I know this is really awkward. We don't know each other. I'm desperate. Can you please take me to the post office, and and then back here.
Okay. I don't think Bind is your friend for this. Oh.
So
power trip.
Well, that did nothing. So I asked him, and he said, yeah, sure, why not? So he drives me there. Here's the thing. It is Dad's weekend here in this podunk little college town. So the roads...
Dad's weekend?
Yeah, meaning that dads come in, there are special events held by the college, and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So because of that, the roads are packed. And due to the roads being packed, we end up driving for a total of about 30 minutes just to get to...
Woo! What the crap is that?
That's a grubbin. That's from Gen 7, the Sun and Moon.
It's a bug. Okay.
But so we end up driving for a half an hour before we get to the post office. String shot. Speed.
Ooh, harshly fell.
Harshly fell. But we get there, and the dude's still there. It's literally a half hour after it was supposed to close. I go in, I knock on the door he told me to knock on, and I'm like, hey, and he came out, he gave it to me, and we got the game. I get back probably after another 15, 20 minutes, because the road back was way more clear.
That guy was
and
super
the dude,
nice.
That guy was awesome. If I had asked him for permission to say his name, I would be thanking him by name right now.
Oh my gosh!
That looked horrifying. But so he really helped me out. And as I got back, the dude that Sarah had called was just finishing up with the car. So he was just finishing getting the tire onto the car. That and they said it was going to be an hour before anybody showed up. So it was an hour long that dude took out of his time to drive me, like, what should be like 10 blocks, if that, like 5 blocks, if that. But it's so busy that it took an hour to get there and back. And yeah, I'm super grateful to that guy.
That's awesome.
Because he let us do this today. Thanks to him and the people at the post office who were willing to stay late, and just a whole mess of stuff. So, all right, everyone, thank you.
In Podunk nowhere.
Yeah, thank you to everyone here in this town that I'm not gonna say. Thank you all so much for watching us here on YouTube, and we will see you next time. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play lore, etc., let us know what it is you want to see in the comments down below. And in the comments down below, don't forget to put your name suggestions. We want to know what you want to see your names, the Pokemon name to be. I'll be naming every single one that we catch, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. Thank you all so much for joining us, and in the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons, signing off. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe orb.
To see our last Let's Play, click or tap the link on the right.
For our last lore video, click the link on the left.
Thank you to all of our patrons for making these videos possible.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.